Jessie Monroe here, ready to dive back into the beautiful, twisted genius that is AIZN.
And James Blackwood here. Yeah, equally stoked to dissect the glorious absurdity. And today, we are diving headfirst into AIZN's latest track, Superglue Salvation.
Oh yeah. If you know AIZN, maybe from her YouTube playlist, AIZN Backroads, Country, Chaos, and Questionable Wisdom?
Well, you know what you're in for.
Exactly. That playlist even warns you, right? Edgy, absurd, plenty of profanity, glorious stuff.
And Superglue Salvation fits right in. The narrator, this young woman, she sings it with this kind of calm pop country voice.
Yeah, which makes the lyrics even funnier, honestly.
Totally. It's not super fast, not slow, just a steady pace leading you into, well, absolute lyrical chaos.
So our mission is to unpack these absolutely wild lyrics with laughs, probably dark ones.
Definitely dark ones. Let's jump in. First one.
Right. It starts. I left the farm when the flood came crashing. Took my boots and my pride still dashing.
Quite the entrance, or rather, exit. A flood, like biblical scale disaster. She's out of there, but she's still herself, you know?
Yeah, there's a resilience there, even amidst the chaos, but then, bam, she hits the town.
Now I'm stuck in a town where the people ain't real. They scroll their lives like a highlight reel.
Oof. That hits hard, doesn't it? That immediate pivot to the fakeness.
It's so sharp, this feeling of being surrounded by, like, curated Instagram feeds instead of actual people.
Yeah, the superficiality. Traded a literal flood for a digital one, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, verse 2 gets even more specific and weirder.
Oh, yeah. Saw a girl with a ring light twerking in the rain. Guess her TikTok views numbed the pain.
I mean, wow. Just picture that. The dedication. Twerking in the rain for views.
It's absurd, but also kind of sad. Like, the need for that validation, that online hit, is stronger than, well, staying dry.
Right. It's peak internet brain, maybe. Then comes the next character.
Some dude with a vape tried to sell me a dream, but he only speaks in movie memes.
This line is just chef's kiss. Hilarious. The vape dude, the empty promises.
And speaking only in movie memes, it's so specific and perfect, like trying to connect but only having these recycled bits of pop culture.
Zero original thought. Just quotes. You can't build a dream on that, can you?
Probably not a very stable one anyway. It really skewers that kind of shallow communication, you know?
Totally. Which leads us perfectly into the chorus, the main event.
Oh, God, the chorus. So I bought me some super glue, squeezed it tight, shut these fucking eyes because I've seen the light.
And then, just to make sure we get it, ain't no metaphor, no deep insight. I glued them shut, and it felt so right.
It's the sheer fucking literalness of it. That's what makes it brilliant.
Right. No deep meaning here, folks. She saw too much bullshit and decided the best solution was, well, crazy glue for the eyelids.
It's the ultimate opt-out. Eyes shut. Done. Hilarious and horrifying.
You almost admire the commitment in a really twisted way. Okay, verse 3. The hits keep coming.
They do. A preacher live streams his holy confession. Swipe up now for your sins' redemption.
The monetization of salvation. Swipe up for forgiveness.
It's savage satire. Religion meets influencer marketing. Absolutely brutal.
And perfectly captures a certain online phenomenon. But wait, there's more.
Of course there is. While Karen films her meltdown live because Starbucks got her name spelled right.
See, it's not even that they got it wrong. They got it right, and that's somehow the problem.
The pettiness is just astronomical. And filming it live, the need for an audience for even the most ridiculous non-issue.
It's just this perfect storm of entitlement and the constant need for online attention. AIZN nails it.
She really does. It paints this picture of a village saturated with just nonsense, from the sacred to the profane, all broadcasted.
It is all driving our narrator to extremes. Which brings us to verse 4.
Yeah, another sharp observation. A rich girl cries in her Tesla ride. Life is so hard, but she's dead inside.
Ouch. The juxtaposition. Got the Tesla, but feels empty. It's a trope, but AIZN gives it teeth.
She does. Her OnlyFans feed pays the rent. She calls it art. I call it hellbent.
Whoa, okay. So I've got the performative sadness, the alternative income stream.
Right. And the narrator's judgment is just blunt. No ambiguity there. Hellbent.
It touches on that whole debate around online sex work, art, exploitation, perceived hardship, versus, well, reality. And the narrator is clearly not buying the art angle here.
Not at all. It's harsh, maybe, but consistent with her view of this whole world she's rejecting.
And then, boom, chorus again, just reminding us.
Yep. Eyes are still glued firmly.
Which takes us to the bridge.
Yeah.
And, oh, consequences.
Yeah, reality bites back. Now I hear the Simons, feel the heat, guess crossing streets blind ain't so sweet.
You think? Maybe gluing your eyes shut wasn't the most practical plan for, like, navigating traffic.
The dark comedy is just perfect here. The immediate, predictable, yet still kind of shocking outcome.
But she justifies it. This next line is everything.
It really is the core, isn't it? But rather get hit by a bus today than live in a world that's filmed in 4K.
Wow. Just let that sink in. Death by bus is preferable to high-definition reality.
It's hyperbole, obviously, but man, what a statement about feeling suffocated by the constant documentation, the performance of life.
It's this extreme rejection of the way we live now. You
Yeah.
know, everything recorded, shared, judged. She wants none of it.
To the point of mortal peril, apparently.
Which leads into that final outro, just pure disengagement.
So if you see me, don't wave hi. I ain't looking and I won't reply.
Total shutdown. Don't even
Yes,
try.
This place is lost. There ain't no doubt. I took one last look and I checked the fuck out. That's right.
Checked the fuck out. That's it. Game over. No redemption, no second thoughts, just out.
It's complete. The finality is chilling, but also kind of cathartic in its own messed up way. Like she's finally free from it all.
And then one last chorus, just to seal the deal. What a fucking song.
Seriously, AIZN just went for it. It's dark, it's funny as hell, it's angry, it's absurd.
It's Superglue Salvation. Captures that feeling of being overwhelmed by modern absurdity perfectly, even if, we don't recommend the Superglue part.
Yeah. Please don't actually do that. But definitely appreciate the commentary. It leaves you thinking, doesn't it, about our world.
Absolutely. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, you absolutely need to be following AIZN. Head over to her YouTube channel.
Yep, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss whatever chaos drops next, song-wise or otherwise.
Trust us on this one. And maybe take a look around, see the light, just keep the glue capped.